Hello, my name is Richard Klutze, and I want to tell you about my website, Puckrant.com, and our upcoming campaign to raise awareness and financial assistance for our website. I'd actually been writing about hockey for over 4 years for a website from Philadelphia. One of the challenges I had with the website is I felt it was too one-dimensional. It was focused on blogging, which of course is very different than journalism. It's offering personal perspectives on hockey and the sport, which is very enjoyable, and I was quite successful in getting people to be involved in it. But the other part of it was that I saw opportunities to do podcasting, which are like radio shows, or do live streaming video and interview shows, to bring other reporters into our discussions, and that website didn't offer that. And I started to look around, and I found that there were very few websites that actually offer that from a blogging perspective. I think why it's important for Alberta is because if you notice, major media in this country it has a very Eastern view. And that's not to put it down or bash it, that's where the population center is. But unfortunately, often the story out here gets ignored. And because when we're talking about a website like ours, we already are in a situation where we have visits to the site from 85 different countries. Once we move into making like the European football, like the soccer website, there's 140 different countries that play soccer. You're talking about international, global exposure for Alberta. Well, I believe it's a great way for us to get known in the community. Part of the challenge in creating a website is that you have to be known in order to get support, especially advertising sales. So it becomes a situation where it perpetuates. Either you don't get support and the advertising never comes and then you don't grow, or if you get known in the community, people start to read you and then advertisers and companies become interested. Doing the campaign, because it's so focused on social media, allows us a real way to boost readership of the site and to generate interest of companies and advertisers. It'll help us complete the site. We're at a point now where we've spent a fair amount of money into design, research, which is something you don't expect to spend money on. Now we're really at the point where we kind of know what the site's going to look like now, and we're working on different parts of the communication. So, for example, right now our focus is finishing the blogging and the writing areas. Our next focus after that is moving to podcasts. The next focus after that will be chat rooms and videos, multiple forms of communication. What the money does is it actually buys us the expertise of people who know what they're doing in designing these things, and it gets people involved on a very professional level. We had a situation occur recently where our site traffic grew to the point where we actually had to go out and purchase a bigger server. These are the types of things that where this money will go is making it so at the end of this campaign and at the end of this point in our development, we have a complete, fully functioning site.
I really love the Oilers and oil country. Edmonton Oilers fans. I love the city of Edmonton. I love everything about it. And Puckrant really just gives me a nice way to connect with everybody, have my opinion heard, and sometimes people don't agree with me, sometimes you do, but I love you anyways, either way.
I think this is our most exciting project we've ever had, just because, first of all, we're huge hockey fans. We're nerds and hockey fans, and we just love the fact that we've been able to make a site that's had so much traction so early on. Like, we put out the site, and normally with developments you put something out there and you hope that it's just someone notices it, like you get some sort of feedback. But the feedback we've gotten from Puckrant so far, like even from the community, from people who they honestly care about this site, and they're interested to talk to the developers. We're getting all kinds of great feedback.
thank you for taking time to learn about my website. My name is Richard Klutze.